Do you think that Luke would serve pumpkin spice?
No. But I could see an episode where Lorelai sneaks in her own pumpkin spice. And Luke's like, hey, what is that? And she's like, it's pumpkin spice, Luke, get with the times. And he like throws her out. You know, they have like a little banter over that.
Are you rewatching the Gilmore Girls again?
What else am I supposed to do? It's so cold outside. According to Nielsen, Gilmore Girls viewership was up about 14% in the fall and winter between late 2020 and mid-2023. And it was also among the top 10 most watched shows across major streaming platforms last year.
I've watched it like 20 times in 2 years.
I feel like I've never stopped watching this show.
I do think that it is an autumnal, winter-coded series.
Team Dean, Team Jess, Team Logan.
Is anyone Team Dean?
I'm anti-Dean in every way.
For me, it's Jess in my heart now and forever. As a queer person, Jess, I think, was my soft butch root. We're brooding, we're bad boy, but also we love to read. We're so smart, actually.
I'm Team Logan. Him and Rory are made for each other. They both are fairly bad people, and they belong together.
Paris.
Wow.
That is an enemies to lovers relationship.
Whenever I'm sad or happy or packing or doing whatever, I'm watching it. And when it starts to get colder, I'll start again on season 1.
That beautiful fall foliage, you know, it's very like small New England town, cozy.
It's truly like such a magical little town. It reminds me of my hometown so much, like because I'm from around Milford, New Hampshire.
I started watching Gilmore Girls when it first came out. I think Rory and I were like a year apart maybe, or maybe even the same year. So certainly resonated more with Rory. And then I had a baby last year, and this was like my breastfeeding show during the first few months.
I would say family dynamics stand out a lot to me. Mother-daughter relationships, that's a theme that is strong from watching it with my mom.
And I think it's a series that maybe you grow with if you started off as a Rory and you're now more of a Lorelai.
100%.
That's what I love about Gilmore Girls. It makes me feel like I'm home. I love Paris, I love Kirk, I love all the like outside characters.
Mrs. Kim, tough love Asian mom.
I think Lane was my favorite. It was nice to see the evolution of her friendship with Rory through the years, and I think that it deserves more screen time.
I don't know if it hasn't aged well or if I haven't aged well, but like, I think Rory and Lorelai are both kind of terrible people.
Do you think Rory's a good journalist?
No, she slept with her sources.
Well, yeah, we don't do that.
I don't think she's curious enough. I don't think she's putting in the work. I also feel like they put her on the Obama trail and then they just let that storyline die and didn't follow through.
Their relationship to food was really disturbing. All they're doing on that show is like being like, I want a cheeseburger and vegetables are stupid. They were impossibly thin women, very much sort of like the figure of the time, pre-Kardashian. You know, the girls who can like hang with the guys and like eat nachos. But ultimately what we're seeing are the bodies of people who have unhealthy relationships with food. You know, this was what was being modeled to me as a teenager at the time.
I guess it is the 2000s, but like the way they discuss queerness leaves a lot to be desired.
The only queer character we have on the show really is Michelle, and he is terrible. We're not all that mean.
Right.
Rory complaining about money, and when she's like in these privileged circles, I'm like, girl, you're fine. You have no understanding of the world. Like, you live in this beautiful little bubble. It's awesome for you, but not realistic.
I don't know. Look, it was a simpler time. It was a gentler time. The show's very enjoyable. It's still a very enjoyable show.
Well, Zara, here's to yet another rewatch of the Gilmore Girls.
This is the season.
This is my Gilmore Girls official advent calendar. It has Kim's Antiques. We have the gazebo, Miss Patty's School of Dance. There's a very cute Chilton patch. Very on brand. Very on brand.